Hello friends, welcome back to She's in Her Apron. I'm really glad you're here with me. We're gonna have a chatty vlog and I'm gonna talk about the wedding. This is the #1 thing you wanted from me. I asked on Instagram and this is what you wanted, so I'm gonna give it to you. I would too. I would be like, hey, I wanna know how the wedding went. So yes, if you didn't know, my daughter, my firstborn, Kally, and her fiance Felix were married over the weekend on Saturday. And it was awesome. I'm exhausted, by the way, so just bear with me through this video. I'm going to be very emotional because my emotions are right at the top, like right at the top. I have held everything in for months and weeks and wouldn't let myself feel or cry because I'm such a baby that the waterworks would just keep going and going. So I've held everything in, and then, you know, I got teary at the wedding and moments before, but right after the wedding I was like, "Wah," and I have been the biggest boob, the biggest baby. But let's go back to December. In December, while my mom was out here, we decided to go dress shopping, so that way all the women of the family could go. She could go with me, her grandmas, and be together. So we took advantage of that moment with Grammy here. So we went to Fantasy Bridal, and it's supposed to be one of the biggest bridal shops in Utah.
Oh, it's like the same.
Wow, Kally.
I'm enjoying this.
Oh, Kally.
Have you seen this song? I see that. I always
Get the smile off her face.
Oh, he was amazing. I know it's Hey, Kally, are you saying yes to the dress? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, stunning. It's such a difference with the sleeves and the belt, and it was so her. It was just her, and she looked so beautiful. Now, Derek didn't want to see pictures of the dress. When we got the dress in December, I wanted to share with him pictures. He's like, no, I don't want to see. When she got her dress back from alterations, right at the time of the shutdown, she was able to get her dress. So he didn't want to see. He didn't want to know anything of the dress. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to see it until the moment. And so it was so cute. Yes, things had changed a lot. COVID sure put a kink in all of our lives, right? We moved the venue, we moved the caterers, like all of it. We're still gonna have the reception and everything in July. Family is still flying out if, you know, we're still able to fly and stuff, which I think we will. I think we'll be okay in July. So we're still planning on having it all. All right, so the day of the wedding. Because of the social distancing and because of the county that they were married in, they only allowed 10 people together. Okay, so 10 people. That's Kally Felix, the bishop, his parents, us, the videographer, wedding videographer, the photographer, and an assistant. That's 10 people. So that's how many people could be there, but we wanted, you know, immediate family. And so we're like, oh, how should we do this? So we saw in the news something about drive-in weddings where people were in their cars. They kind of formed like a semicircle, and it was broadcasted from the cars. And we were like, ooh, okay, if we do that, then more people can come and watch. And so we were like, okay, we need to find where we can have this. Like, we need some land, you know, where can we do this? And so we were thinking, and they were thinking, and then Felix's friend owns an RV campsite, and it's beautiful. And where it is in Utah, it's absolutely gorgeous. So on one end of the campsite, there was trees, these really old trees, and a river, and it was just beautiful. So we decided to do it there, and then we figured out how to wrap the cars around. And then there was the discussion of, okay, who do you invite? Because we still were like, you know, limited and everything. And so we decided to stick to immediate family, and then they're friends. They were coming. They were like, it was so cute. Felix has an amazing tribe of friends, like really close, good friends. And they were like, because they were first gonna go get married like up in the canyon, and they were like, we're gonna come and we'll sneak and we'll watch. So it was mostly their friends, and a few of her bridesmaids, and just immediate family. So it was hard because we were like wanting to invite all the aunts and uncles and cousins that we have here, but then it was like, no, we still have to be smart with the whole social distancing, even with them in their cars. But then hey Derek, was it the day of or the day before they lifted?
We learned about it Saturday morning. They did it the night before.
The night before they lifted how many more people you could have in a group?
They dropped the limits altogether and said use common sense.
Oh, they dropped the limit altogether and used common sense. Okay, so because we heard that they might lift the rules and everything for that county, but we just weren't sure, so we just left it be. So we still used common sense with that many people there. If you notice in the pictures, people are outside their cars watching, and we did things in groups and things. So we tried the best that we could. So for all the family and friends that couldn't come, we live streamed it on Facebook, and that way they were able to see and to see it and be a part of it. And you know, all my family joined in and watched. So that was great. No one missed it. So we went up, we were there for noon. We went to their place. Kally's getting married today. Kally and Felix.
It's a happy day. First one's on her way. Baby girl.
Derek went in and said hi to Kally, give her a kiss, and said, okay, I'll see you there. He went back with the guys to help set up the transmitter, to set up the cameras and everything, and help with the cars. Okay, so before I get into the details with us in the apartment, let me go back a bit. So we with the short amount of time that we had, we still wanted to make it really special. So Kally's friend does some wedding planning things, and she rents out these arches, and it's a shape of a hexagon, which was perfect because she loves hexagons, and it was rustic looking, and it just fit their whole theme and color scheme that they were going for. My friend Jen from Made by Jen, I'll leave her info down below. She's the one that made the cute little Hughes Party of 6 sign in my kitchen. She made a sign to have on an easel there for people to see. And it said, you know, welcome Kally and Felix, May 2nd, 2020. It was gorgeous. So I picked that up the day before. I also went and picked up from Erica, my friend Erica. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. You gotta follow both Jen and Erica. Oh my goodness. But follow Erica from My Two Cookies. She is so talented. Unbelievably talented.
Hi.
You want to join me, or do you have to work?
I'm working, but I wanted to say hi.
You're so cute. Okay, so Erica from My Two Cookies makes custom cookies. They're gorgeous. They even taste amazing. She's so talented. You will get, like, you'll watch everything on her Instagram. She shows how she ices it, and oh, she's so good. So I got a hold of her. I've been trying to collaborate with her for a while, and I think we decided that we're gonna do it on Halloween, so I'm really excited. So Halloween time, we're gonna collaborate. So she made, in the shape of a hexagon, these cookies for Kally and Felix. Kally picked her colors. I showed a picture to Erica and she nailed it. She just absolutely nailed it. So beautiful. So I ordered 80 cookies. Some of them I kept once after I picked them up, and I put them in some containers and put them in the freezer for my family when they come out in July, that they could have some of these cookies because they were just beautiful. Then I ordered from Sam's Club a box of, gosh, I don't even have a bag to show you. I don't. But I had white bags, a good size white bag, and I ordered from Sam's Club some Oreos, some Kit Kats, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and Smart Pop, because they wanted to have their wedding party hand out to the cars a goodie bag. Because we had them show up at 2 o'clock, but it started at 2:30. And that's what we told everyone that was watching the live stream. It's going to start at 2:30. So we had about a half hour to work out the cars and get everything situated. So each car got a bag. It was so cute. She sent me a text. Maybe I can show you this picture. She sent me a text saying, I love this idea. Could we do it? And it's basically his favorite treat, her favorite treat, and our favorite treat. So our favorite treat is the Oreo cookies. And then his favorite treat was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and her favorite treat was the Kit Kats. And then the Smart Pop, since we're at a drive-in, they could have popcorn. And then we went and bought cases of bottled water and passed out bottled water to all the cars too. So that was cute. So they had something to munch on while they were waiting. So we did that. And inside the bags were those cookies. We did put those in there. So depending on the size of the car, some cars got 1 bag, some cars got 2 or 3 bags. We made about 36 bags. So we get to her place and they were so cute. Like, we walk in, some of her friends were there, her bridesmaids, some of them are family members that weren't there, obviously. And then, so when I arrived, they were working on her hair. Kally did her own eye makeup, and her eye makeup was on point. It was absolutely beautiful. She really made her eyes pop. But I did bring some false eyelashes. She asked me to, so she could wear those and really make her eyes pop, and wow. Yep. I worked on the rest of her makeup. Very light foundation. Kally's got amazing skin. Just covered the dark circles under her eyes, and then I just put bronzer on her face to define her cheekbones, her nose. She's got a beautiful nose. She hates her nose, but I absolutely adore her nose. So I did her nose. So I did her contouring and everything for her, and then just a little blush, and then she had her lipstick. So it was very light makeup, but Kally's skin is so beautiful. Yeah, I had some really sweet, tender moments while putting on her makeup, and that I wrote in my journal. I'm not going to share, but it was, yeah. So I was trying to hold that in. And so after that, Oma opened up a box, a ring box, and showed Kally a ring that was her mom's ring. And the girls in their family have all worn this ring at their weddings. And so she got to wear grandma's ring as well, so that was sweet. And then we brought her dress into her living room to get her dressed there because the lighting was better and we could all fit in the living room and put it on. I helped her get into her dress and zipped it up, and then I was like, oh, all these buttons. She's got all these buttons that go down, and I'm like, oh my goodness, we need to, and I didn't even realize this. I'm like, we need to button every one of these buttons just right down her back. So I started, and I'm like, there's a lot of these. So everyone kind of just jumped in, and we buttoned up her dress, and we got a kick out of it because we were like, ooh, Felix is gonna have to really work on doing these buttons. then we took pictures with her in her dress. We had to hurry though because we had to be at the campsite, which is not far from where Kally lives, so we had to make sure we started on time. So we had a very quick moment in the living room. Everyone left, and then Kally and I were jumping in the Jeep, her and Felix's Jeep, and I was gonna drive her over there. So I got to have a moment with her before everyone left. I just grabbed her hands, and I think I just kind of like grabbed her hands to like hold me still. So I held her hands and just looked right at her and just trying to like soak in the moment with her, because you dream about this day and with your kids, each of your kids, but with your first, and your first being a girl. Oh my gosh. So
There you go.
thank you. So I just held her hands and just stared at her, and I just told her how beautiful she looked and gave her some words of wisdom and advice, and some good advice for her starting her life off with Felix, and just had a few moments with her, and then it was time. So everyone left, and then we got in the Jeep and went down there. So it was so great to finally get down there and see Felix's parents, and see Felix and his whole family and the whole crew. And he comes from a great family. Like, they're all wonderful. They have wonderful families, and some of them are married and cute little kids. Like, he comes from a great family. He has a great family. Once Kally came down the aisle and handed me her bouquet, we switched spots. So Derek and I were standing like on Felix's side, and Felix's parents were standing on Kally's side, so we could see their faces. Like, I want to see Kally's face and not just the back of her, so we switched. And different, but yeah, I wanted to see Kally.
I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now, you and me together now.
And then it was over, and we all cheered. It was fantastic. Kally and Felix left with the photographer and videographer. So while they were out taking their pictures, we finished cleaning up the camp area, said goodbye to everybody, and then we left. And we went back to Kally's place, and we cleaned up her apartment. Because of course, obviously, with all those girls getting ready and Kally getting ready, the commotion, you know. So we went back and we cleaned her whole place, got it looking beautiful again, and just perfect for when they came back and they can have their time together as a married couple and not come into chaos. So we all went back and did that, Derek and I and the kids. And I decided, like, you need to have wedding cake on your wedding night. So the only thing I could find were these really pretty white cupcakes with these pearls on them. So I put them out on a plate for them, and I grabbed some strawberries and washed those up and put them on a plate for them, and sparkling cider, and then the cookies from their wedding on the table. And so they came home to that, and we put their sign that Jen made and put it in the corner of their living room, and just, yeah, we gave everything a good wipe down, freshened everything up, so they didn't have to worry about it when they walked in. The siblings were all just so happy for Kally and Felix. They absolutely love him. They love that they have another brother. I think Jonah's excited that he has like a big brother, and it's so sweet. It's absolutely just so sweet. And we were excited. They were excited that day to gain another brother, and I was excited to gain another son, and so was Derek. And that's the thing, it's like, you know, I'm sad that, I guess I'm sad that a chapter has ended. I didn't lose Kally. We didn't lose Kally. But you know, she's starting her life. So it's all gone by so fast. What a time, you know, what a time to get married. And the stories that they'll tell, like, you know, getting married during a pandemic and, you know, a drive-in wedding, you know, it's like, you know, I told Kally, I'm like, yes, it's not what you imagined, but it has some really cool moments in it. And she was happy. She was really happy with everything. Yeah, she was very, very happy, and so was he. And we're all excited for July. We're very excited to get everyone together and party, because I think we're all so tired and stressed with our situation right now, and we're just ready to be with people and to celebrate. And of course we'll do things in July cautiously as well, and have hand sanitizer and everything there too. You know, we'll be cautious. But it'll definitely be a time to celebrate. These kids need their celebration. And at that moment, they'll have their first dance. And then they'll have, you know, the daddy-daughter dance, which will kill me. So they'll still have their beautiful wedding, just in different pieces. And it was seriously beautiful. And the joy that they had. I mean, Kally was so excited. She was nervous that morning, and I texted one of her bridesmaids, like, you make sure she eats, drinks lots of water, and make sure she is breathing. This child has a habit of passing out on me. So, and she almost did, and she almost passed out on the girls, but she got through it, and she was excited. I said, are you nervous? She goes, I am, but I'm so excited. I just want to get there. I just want to get to Felix and be married. Like, she couldn't wait to get to the wedding. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful day. It was beautiful. And I want to thank Jen and Erica for helping last minute with the sign and the cookies. All the family members that helped. It was just a beautiful day, and I'm so happy for them. Felix, welcome to the family. We absolutely love and adore you. Yes, and thank you everyone for caring and wanting to see and know about their special day. I know I'm keeping a lot out, but I've learned through this journey of YouTube to hold your cards and hold a lot of your personal things close to you, and that's what I'm doing. But thank you so much, everybody, for, you know, loving our family and wanting to be a part of it and see it, and I really appreciate all of you. So, all right, I am gonna go because my emotions are just whew. So thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you soon with regular content. I think I'm just gonna take a breather for a few days, so thank you so much for joining, and we will see you soon. Bye.